back to my channel, and today we are going to study about what is the relationship between genetic makeup and IQ. From the last few videos, we are learning about how identical twins are genetically more similar than fraternal twins. If you don't know the difference between identical twins and fraternal twins, I have provided the link of that video. At the end of this video, you can check them once. But in short, identical twins are monozygotic twins and fraternal twins are dizygotic twins. So because they are genetically more similar, if IQ is genetically related, they should have a similar IQ. Now, a scientist named Thomas Butchard and his colleagues, they compared the correlation between many monozygotic and dizygotic twins. And they found that the heritability for IQ is 0.7, which means 70% of variation in IQ is due to genetic variation, but which also means that 30% of variation is due to environmental effect. So 70% of the IQ is due to variation in genetic makeup, but 30% of variation is due to environmental effect. Now, one experiment was performed to check the heritability of IQ. Now, for this, a hypothesis was given, which is known as similar home environment hypothesis, which means if unrelated persons are reared in the same home environment or similar home environment, they should generate a similar behavior. So what Robert Pluming and his colleague did, they reared unrelated child in the similar home environment. So what is expectation? That both the child should show similarity with whom? First, with each other. Second, with their foster parents. Foster parent means the parents who adopted them. That is not genetic parent. This is the expectation that because they received the same home environment, they should be similar in behavior. But the result obtained was the two individual or the person, they shared some similarity in verbal and spatial skills, because in this environment, verbal skill, whatever they heard, they replicated. So they shared some similarity in verbal and spatial skills, but when they looked upon its cognitive skills, it was different. That means it depends upon genes. What do you mean by cognitive skills? Any skills which require brain solving puzzles, any kind of pattern recognitions where you need to apply logic, like logical reasonings, all those comes under cognitive skills. So that depends upon genes. Now they experimented on virtual twins, full siblings, monozygotic twins, and dizygotic twins. Experimented on their IQ score. What are virtual twins? Virtual twins means suppose A and B. They are not genetically related to each other, but right after their birth, they were adopted by single parents. So they both are getting the same environment right after the birth. So A and B are the virtual twins. So now, what kind of IQ score they observed was for virtual twins 0.26, for full siblings 0.45, for monozygotic 0.85, for dizygotic 0.58. Now, here in virtual twins, the IQ score is 0.26. It is not 0. That means environment also do have an effect. Here also, monozygotic twins 0.85, not 1. That means environment do have an effect, but more of it is a genetic dependent. Now, what do you mean by IQ? Of course, I know everybody knows IQ is an intelligence quotient, but IQ is not intelligence. Why? Because IQ means whenever you give an IQ test, what kind of question they ask? Everything related to mental ability. That means maybe pattern recognition, puzzles, blood relations, anything that requires logic and reasoning. Why IQ is not intelligence? Because to perform good in IQ require brain. Now, how this brain develops? Because of gene and environment interaction. How I can say this? Suppose, for example, if anybody face pregnancy complication, for whatever be the medical reason, the environment inside the womb will change for the fetus. So suppose there are two ladies, A and B. B give birth through normal delivery, and A, due to medical complications, gave birth to a premature baby. Now, do you think the environment a normal baby is same as the environment the premature baby received? No, of course. So every minute environment, bigger environment, local environment, everything changes. And all this environment, different environment will interact with genes in a different manner. And all this will affect the development of brain. Even after birth, the environment for two persons are again different. Their surrounding, their nutrition, everything is different. What signals they are receiving, all this will help in the development of brain up to a certain limit. So the brain keeps on developing, and therefore when any person will use this brain to get a good score in IQ, that is not completely, you cannot say it is a gene dependent. It is dependent on gene and environment interaction. So therefore IQ is definitely intelligence quotient, but how to perform in IQ, that requires brain. So IQ is not equal to intelligence. It differs from person to person. IQ give us only an estimate that how well we performed for a particular test. It only gives us the estimate result among a group of population appeared for that test. Now, one question from my end for you all, that is, do you know what is heritability? I'll definitely make a video in future on heritability, but only if you comment that you want a video on this. But before that, let me know how many of you know or understand what is heritability. If you found the video informative, please do like, share and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the next video notification. Till then, stay safe, stay happy.